Hi, today I'm doing a video about my microscope. It's a handheld USB microscope made by a company called Bodelin, Bodelin, and it's PS-HR- microscope, and I got it on eBay for, I think it was around $20. And you can see it's got little LEDs. It's pretty bright, so there's the LEDs. And you can also twist the head of it and it can go in and out. You can get replaceable heads too. And it's got two A, B, and off settings. And it's got A, B, and off right here, and then it's got a mount, so you can mount it on a stand. Here you can release the heads and put different heads on it, and then it's just got a cable. It's really nicely made, and you can get other Chinese microscopes as well. So I do a little bit of circuit repair, and I'm getting into SMD circuit repair, which is there's a bunch of videos on YouTube where we're repairing SMD boards, and they use microscopes, and I'm not that I don't do enough to justify buying a microscope to do SMD repair. So here's an SMD circuit board right here, and you can see how small the components are on it. So yeah, some of them are really tiny, and so you can use there's some videos online showing using a heat gun and a really small nozzle to repair the boards, and then tiny tweezers, and using a microscope, and also using a soldering iron with a really tiny tip. I'm sure there's some other ways too. So anyways, yeah, I got this Pro Scope. It doesn't come with a lot of attachments, and if you see on eBay, there's a bunch of auctions, and I can see there's a Pro Scope for the same model as mine for about $50 plus $15 shipping US at the moment. So that's about the prices that they are. I think I got a really good deal on this one. I think I got it for around $20 or less. So these retail, the new ones are like in the hundreds of dollars, so they're quite expensive. And mine, I don't have any of the fancy features of the more expensive ones. I think I got this from a library. See, it says library number 1, lib.1. So I think these were bought for a library maybe. So anyways, I have it plugged into the USB, and then there's software that comes with it. It's called Proscope HR. So yeah, there's a Proscope HR, and I think you can just download it, and you just plug in your USB microscope, then turn on the software, Proscope HR, and you'll be able to see on screen what you're looking at with the Proscope. So what I use is for SMD parts. Sometimes they're almost like really difficult. It's really difficult to look at the board with the naked eye, and so this Proscope really helps you to identify parts of the circuit board, and also to really get a good look at the state of the board, like from like really close up. You can really see some good detail. And you can take snapshots too. There's a snapshot button, so you can take snapshots. So yeah, you can see there, you can really read what sometimes you have to hold it on an angle just to read it better. But you can read the components on your SMD board. So it's really helpful to have this little device, and yeah, if you're not into spending, the full amount of money to buy a big, microscope to look at circuit boards, this is a handy alternative. So yeah, I was able to, without this, I was, there was a little Schottky diode on here that I had there's no way I could really figure out what it was on this circuit board. So I'm sure there's lots of other uses that you could have for this, but that's what I've used this microscope for so far. Thanks for watching.